Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a bit of a late upload, but better late than never is what I always say. So today is Monday, and if you are a returning subscriber, you know that every Monday we sit down and we break down all the new makeup releases. So this is my new makeup Monday. Welcome. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome as well. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. I upload about 3 to 4 videos a week. Most of my videos are about new makeup releases, and I like to focus on whether they're tan girl friendly or not. So if all of that sounds interesting to you, I highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post, and without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay, so these are some of my favorite videos to film, and for good reason, because we get to talk about a lot of new makeup, which is my favorite. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is the palette I have on today. This one just launched this past Friday, I believe, and it is the Blend Bunny Primal palette. Now, this one was sent to me in PR, and I'm actually wearing it on my eyes, so I didn't film this look. I really want to do more looks with this palette because the video I posted was like a first look type video, but now I'm trying to play with this palette off camera, and I want to get some looks filmed as well, but having a little bit of trouble finding time to do that at the moment. But anyway, I used Nectar, I used a bunch of the shades in this blue row. This Instinct shade is on my outer corner. I used a little bit of the black shade, and then I used a little bit of Regal on the inner corner as well. So had a lot of fun playing with this palette. Definitely an interesting one if you are into like the Instagram makeup vibes. It's a lot of rainbow shades when it comes to Blend Bunny, and I love that because I feel like I have all the shimmers I could ever want. But when I can find some really good mattes that blend, that is always key. So I do have a code with them. It's just KHMAKEUP if you want to save money on the Blend Bunny site. Thank you to you guys for using my codes. Also, if you guys do use my codes, feel free to tag me on stories and I can share those. And thank you guys, because it makes me feel so good when I see you guys using my code. And, you know, it helps me put into this channel because this is my full-time job at this moment in time. So it helps my channel out, so blanket thank you for everyone that uses my codes and things like that. So the other new makeup launch that I have with me is one that has not launched yet, so this is really exciting. But every July, Sydney Grace does their Christmas in July sale, and they have some sale exclusive products. So they actually send me the items. I think what I'm most excited for, of course, are the palettes. So they've shown these now on their Instagram. So we have the California Coast palette that's launching, and as always they're doing a deep version and a light version. So this is really cool. I will say I kind of love the deep version because it has this really dark brown shade in it. So usually I do a video on the Sydney Grace Christmas in July sale. You guys will have to let me know if that's something you're interested in. I don't know if it helps you guys or not. I know this palette, which is probably my favorite one, is the Mountain Trail, and this is actually an existing bundle, so I'm pretty sure I have a look with this color combo already. Also, the sale starts on July 25th, which is pretty soon, so I don't know if I'll have time, but I'll try my best. But definitely let me know in the comments if it's something you want to see, or if I should just post like a reel on Instagram, or if I should do like a TikTok or something. I'm trying to get better about posting on there because I don't have to come downstairs in my basement to film like TikToks and Reels, so I can do more content there, especially with my life situation right now. But anyway, I just wanted to check with you guys, see how you're feeling, if I should do a video on that or not. Okay, now I'm gonna hop on over to my save folder and see if there's anything on there that I wanted to talk about that you guys may have tagged me in during the week. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is we do have a date for the launch of the new Give Me Glow collection. So this is their collaboration for the Nightlife palette with the artist Baka Turtle, and she created this design. So it's some of their existing shades and some new shades, and they have swatches now on a deeper skin tone on their Instagram. This is launching on July 29th at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. I still haven't decided if I'm going to pick this up or not, mostly because I have some of these shades, and I think you can like pick and choose the singles if you already have some of the existing shades, but I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed right now with all the makeup I have to review, so I haven't quite made up my mind on this one yet either. So definitely let me know if you guys think I should pick this one up, or maybe if I should pass on it. But it looks really beautiful, and the packaging is gorgeous, so I'm definitely tempted. You guys know this is my color story, but for now I'm kind of trying to decide. And then we have from Moira Cosmetics. You guys actually tagged me in this. I think this has been out for a while, but these are their new palettes and they're $17.50 each or $62 for the bundle. I'm just trying to find the information on this collection on their Instagram page. I don't prepare too much for these videos, but this is the Celestial series and I've never tried anything from Moira Cosmetics. This is giving me a little bit of a P. Louise packaging vibe, so you guys will have to let me know if you've tried the brand, if you like their makeup, if the quality is good. That green palette is pretty cute, but realistically it's just 2 or 3 green shades with a bunch of neutrals. So for the moment I think it is a beautiful collection, but it's not anything I'm drawn to. Okay, another thing I'm really excited for is the new blush light from Melt Cosmetics. So this is in the shade Pinch. It's a rich watermelon pink that melts into the skin for an effortless pinch of color. Apply to your lips for a monochromatic moment, and that launched today at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm not really a big pink blush person, but I feel like I've been drawn to pink blushes a lot more recently. So yeah, I mean, I kind of want this, but I also don't like need it, so I'm not gonna buy it, but I think it's a beautiful shade. And I definitely want to shop my stash for some pink blush to kind of try it. I feel like I've always gravitated towards neutral blushes and more coral and orange blushes, but for some reason pink blushes are enticing me at this moment in time. I think they also did a second shade. I'm sorry, I'm so confused, but I think there's actually 2 pinks. The second shade is called Pink Sand. I think that's really neat that they're expanding their shade range, but they're not doing like lots and lots of blushes. They're just adding 2. And I think it totally makes sense. Okay, next we have a launch date for Mothership 10. I'm so excited. So according to Papagrat's Instagram, it is launching July 22nd, 2022. So I am definitely planning on picking that up because I love Papagrat's Motherships and I don't miss them. So I'm definitely planning on reviewing that for you guys as soon as I can get my hands on it. You guys tagged me in this one. This is the brand Simply Posh Cosmetics, and they launched a really beautiful palette. This one is called the Fairy Tale Fairies palette, and it is 12 mattes, 6 duochrome shimmers, magnetic base and pans, vegan, cruelty-free, talc-free, mineral oil-free, and paraben-free. So this already launched on July 14th. And I think this is a beautiful palette. I almost contemplated picking this up, but I really just don't need another eyeshadow palette right now. I feel like that's the theme of my video today is I don't need another eyeshadow palette. So I didn't pick this up, but it looks so beautiful. And I definitely plan on keeping up with this brand and see what launches they're going to come out with in the future. Another palette that I was supposed to have, and I'm thinking I was supposed to have this a while ago, but UPS lost my package and this is launching tomorrow. So this is Ace Beaute's new Paletopoly collection. I've been a fan of Ace Beaute for so long. I still remember watching Angelica's video where she talked about their first palette. I'm totally blanking on the name right now. And I like immediately bought it and I thought it was such a beautiful color story. And so it feels like such a full circle moment now that they're launching their newest palette. And this is actually a collection. I feel like this is one of the biggest collections they've done other than their Paradise palette. So I'm so excited to hopefully get my package. Hopefully UPS finds it. But this palette I think is beautiful. I love the color story. I love the grungy with the mix of purples. I think those shades will pair so well together. I can't wait to try their brushes. I actually posted a lip swatch video of all of their lipsticks yesterday. So if you missed that video, check it out. I don't expect that video to get a ton of views because it's a lip swatch video, but I feel like there's not a lot of lip swatch videos on that collection. And I personally think every single formula in their lip collection is amazing. So if you're planning on making a purchase tomorrow on Ace Beaute's website, I would highly recommend throwing in one of their lip oils. Well, they only have one lip oil, so never mind. Their lip oil, their glosses, all their liquid lipsticks are fantastic. The bullet lipsticks are really nice. So highly recommend their lip formula, but man, I really hope I get my hands on this palette because it is so stunning. And then another thing I was really excited for that I went ahead and purchased is from e.l.f. Cosmetics. They launched the Halo Glow Liquid Filter. Basically, this is a glow booster that gives your skin a soft, focused filter effect in real life. And I think, I mean, I don't know if it's a dupe to Charlotte Tilbury, but people are saying that it's a dupe to the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Either which way, I think the price point is amazing, and I think the shade range is like way better than Charlotte Tilbury's. So I did grab a shade. They were doing free shipping on the e.l.f. website, so I went ahead and grabbed it. But yeah, it was $14, and I don't know, my tracking says it's going to be here tomorrow. I highly doubt that that's accurate, but if I get it, I'm definitely planning on testing it out. Next, we have a restock happening from the brand Cosmic Brushes, and I know you guys are sick of me talking about this palette and not being able to purchase it, but it is restocking on July 29th at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, which is my time zone. You guys, this palette has been very hard to get. It's a very good palette. Honestly, one of my favorite palettes of 2022 so far. I think the palette retails for $25. It was gifted to me, and I do have a code with the brand. I don't know how much their shipping costs, but I have a feeling that if you try the palette for yourself, you will really like it, especially if you like the same type of eyeshadow as I do. So good. Great color story. Definitely worth the $25. And yeah, I'm really excited that they're restocking. So please make a note on your phone so that you don't miss the restock, because I know every time I mention it, people get very upset with me because they can't get a hold of it. Okay, this is something I was eyeing, and I almost bought this today, but I had a Sephora reward, and I was like, do you need another lip balm? So I didn't buy this, but this is the new Lip Butter Balm from Summer Fridays, and the shade is Poppy. I'm going to pop up a picture of the packaging, and I feel like when you see the packaging, you'll know why I want it. Have you guys tried this product? Let me know if it's worth picking up. I recently bought the Laneige lip balm in the squeezy tube, and I'm actually really enjoying that. I just apply that onto my lips before I go to bed to hydrate. But this is so cute. The packaging is freaking adorable, and I kind of want it. So you guys will have to let me know what you think about that. And then we have from Charlotte Tilbury, this is the new Charlotte Tilbury Beautifying Face Palette. So there's two versions. I don't know when this is launching. Like I said at the start when I was talking about Melt, I don't love pink blushes, but I don't know what it is about pink blushes. They've been calling to me recently, so I think I'll probably get the deeper or the two palettes version. I don't need both, that's for sure, but very intrigued. Let me know if you guys find out when this is launching because I want to get my paws on it. Next is another thing I want to pick up, and I think this is launching very soon. This is the new foundation from Hourglass. It's the Ambient Soft Glow Foundation, inspired by the Ambient Lighting Collection, infused with blurring spheres to minimize the look of imperfections for skin that looks smooth, even, and glowing. It's a transfer-resistant formula, resistant to humidity and sweat, a weightless liquid foundation that delivers buildable, medium coverage, natural finish with a light diffusing effect. $58, so it's a bit pricey with 32 shades. So I think they did a good job with shade range. There seems to be 8 shades in every category, like light medium, medium deep, and deep shades. Obviously with foundations, I want there to be a shade for everyone. I don't know that that's always practical for me to think like that, but I'm excited to try this honestly. I don't think I've tried a foundation from Hourglass that I've really enjoyed, so really hoping I like this complexion product from them. So those are all the things I had. Oh, I had one more thing. One of you tagged me in this new product from Glow Recipe. It's the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Sunscreen. I really like a lot of products from Glow Recipe. I actually bought the AHA serum today with my Sephora reward, but I don't think I'm planning on getting this right now because I do have a Supergoop sunscreen that I try to use, and so I don't need more sunscreen right now, and I think sunscreen actually expires pretty quick, so I'm going to be passing on that for the moment. Now I'm going to hop on over to Trend Mood, and here's something I'm really curious about because I haven't tried About Face from Halsey, but they did a line, like a more discounted line at Walmart, so I kind of want to go to Walmart to see if I can find this. I really want to try some of her cream shadows, but none of the fun shades really came to Ulta, so I've been waiting. And I don't know, I'm kind of curious. I'd rather go check this out. So they have velvet eyeshadow crayons, non-sticky glossy lip crayons, high shine lip glosses, liquid eyeliners, false lashes, matte lipstick, lip tints, a bunch of stuff. So a big makeup range, and I'm very, very curious. I recently tried Half Magic and actually had a lot of fun playing with cream shadow. I feel like I've gotten a lot more comfortable with cream shadows. I just use the e.l.f. cream shadow for my base these days. I've been using the NYX ones a lot, so it's been really fun to get into some cream shadows recently. And yeah, I'm very excited to see if I can get my hands on some of that stuff. Next, we have a new powder from Laura Mercier. So this is the Ultra Blur Talc Free Translucent Loose Setting Powder. So I'm guessing it's just their regular setting powder, but talc free, which I know some people don't like to have that ingredient in their makeup. So maybe this will be good for you if you're like allergic to it or something. It says it's a weightless texture, so skin looks and feels soft, smooth, and flawless, infused with ultra blurring ingredients like amino acids and silica powders. Honestly, it sounds great. $44. I think it's a Sephora app exclusive today. So if you're dying to get your hands on this, you can do that with the Sephora app. I have been trying the Say Beauty powder, and I know a lot of people mentioned that during the VIB sale. I very recently picked it up and I've really been enjoying it. I really like how it smoothens out my face, so I don't think I'm going to buy a powder anytime soon. Next, from Good Molecules, we have the Acne Foaming Cleanser. It's a fluffy foaming cleanser with 2% salicylic acid to treat and prevent acne. I think this is such a good thing for maybe like a teenager that is suffering with acne. I don't really have too many issues with acne, and so I'm going to be passing on that, but I think that if you know somebody that suffers from acne, that might be a really affordable way for them to treat that. Next, we have the ColourPop segment of the week. So they are launching a neutral collection. They're taking a break from all the color they've been doing. So we have a terracotta inspired collection called Clay It Cool. I swear it was just the other day I was saying that terracotta is like a trigger word for me. I love a terracotta nude shade, but this is not it for me. I do love their blotted lip formula, so I'm glad to see they're bringing those back. But everything else is an easy pass. The Super Shocks do look extremely beautiful, but I don't need the Super Shock bronzers. The lips look really beautiful. The palette, honestly, if you squint the right way, it could almost be a dupe for one of the Patrick Ta palettes. So maybe if you're balling on a budget, you might want to check that out. But it's going to be a pass for me on this one. Next is this perfume. So Marc Jacobs Daisy has been around forever, and it's a very sweet fragrance. So it's not something I'm really interested in. But when I saw the orange bottle and I read this description, a bouquet of juicy citrus notes that capture the whimsical feeling of dappled sunshine. The scent is airy yet energetic and warm, fresh and citrus. Those are my buzzwords. If you put the word citrus on a perfume, it's like calling to me like a siren. So I'm very, very excited to smell that. I hope it smells really good because I haven't bought a Daisy perfume. Actually, that's a lie. I do own one of the Daisy fragrances, but this one sounds very promising. Now, I did buy this today on the Sephora app. It's an app exclusive as well. I'll try and link as many things as I can in a pinned comment for you guys in case you want to shop. Some of those links are affiliate links, so I will make a small commission. Just so you guys know. Now, this is really silly because I own the mini palette that inspired this mini palette. But let me tell you, I have the full-size Quarter Rosa palette and I haven't used it in a while. And then I got the mini and I was like, oh my god, this is so dumb. Like, why do I need a 7-pan mini palette? Well, I put that thing upstairs in my bathroom and I have been using the Quarter Rosa 7-pan palette so much more. I've gotten such good use out of it. And before, I feel like this is a longer story and I talk about it in my Shop My Stash videos, but basically, I would always come downstairs to do my makeup, but now that my life has changed a little bit, I don't always make it down here, so I made myself a little makeup bag that I keep upstairs. So it's almost like I do makeup like regular people do, and it really gives me perspective on things, and there's something beautiful about a mini palette. It's easy to store, and I just love Natasha Denona so much. So as much as this is like a basic B palette, I've had so much good luck with her mini palettes that I scooped this one up. I'm really excited. I had a Sephora like $100 reward, so I was like, you know what? I've been saving this reward because now you have to use them. Or no, have you always had to do that? I had to use mine by the 27th of July, so I went for it, and I'm so excited that I used it on something that I know I'm gonna love. Next we have from Patrick Ta, the new Major Brow Defining Pencil. Now I have tried to be a pencil girl when it comes to my brows, but it's just not for me. I prefer to use a powder, and I've honestly used the same brow powder for as long as I can remember. It's the ABH powder in chocolate. So I'm going to be passing on this pencil, but I'm sure I will see a lot of reviews on that soon. Okay, there's so many new launches that I would love to keep going on and on and on. But maybe we can do an extra long episode next week. But the last thing I want to talk about are some new lip things that launch on the Sephora app. And so I picked some up and I have some with me. So the first thing that they launched on the app was the Makeup Forever Rouge Artist Forever Matte 24-hour long wear liquid lipstick for $25. Weightless, transfer-proof liquid lipstick, delivers intense color with a smoothing matte finish, 10 shades. So I actually grabbed one because I was genuinely curious. I think it was a slow makeup day and I was like, oh, let me buy a bunch of lip products from Sephora. So I bought this one. I bought the shade. This is $192. It's such a beautiful shade. It's the shade I have on my lips. I will say I don't think this is 24-hour wear. I mean, I guess if you don't eat for 24 hours, it'll stay on your lips. But I've had this on since this morning, and I don't think it's that great as far as wear time. But it's not bad. I mean, it stays on. I just don't know about the 24 hours. Love the applicator. I've never seen anything like it. It almost looks like a hoof, like a horse foot. I don't know. Anyway, it's got this really cool shape. It's got like a, I don't know, and it's like a, you can just like stamp it almost, so it's really a cool applicator. It's kind of like a doe foot, but chunky and like in a lip form. I don't know. It's really cool, so I really like it. I think it might be a cool product for professional makeup artists, and especially if you're doing like bridal makeup because you kind of want the lipstick to last. My favorite thing, it is lightweight, so I love that for me. Next, they also launched the Haus Labs Atomic Shake Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick, $26. Clean, transfer-proof liquid lipstick, delivers high impact color with a glossy vinyl finish. This one I didn't pick up because honestly I didn't like any of the colors. It's like 2 reds, a coral, and a mauve shade, and I just wasn't feeling those. So I passed on that. And then we had Urban Decay launch the Vice Lip Bond Glossy Liquid Lipstick. Also $25, a long-lasting liquid lipstick, provides an instant shine and pigmentation in 12 shades. So I bought 2 of these. I don't have them downstairs. I think I took them upstairs, and I actually wore one to a concert on Friday night. I just like threw it on and ran out the door, but honestly, I didn't like how it felt. I could definitely feel it on my lips compared to this one, and it felt like those lip scents. I think that's what it is. It's you know those Maybelline lipsticks that you had to like put on and then you put on like a coat to make them like budge proof? It felt like that. I wasn't a fan. I really wasn't a fan. I had really high expectations because I did see a few people I follow had received it in PR from Urban Decay, and most of the people seemed really impressed with it. I mean, of course I need to try it again, but first impressions were not, I was not feeling it. So I'll have to keep you guys posted on my lip journey, but I was planning on doing quick little videos on TikTok, just kind of reviewing them for you guys. But honestly, I just didn't get around to it. So I decided to include some of those products in this video anyway, because I was planning on talking about them. But maybe I will have videos up on it on my TikTok and my Instagram reels. So definitely make sure you're following me on both of those platforms if you're not already. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm so sorry for this late upload. I had a hectic weekend. Usually I film these on Sunday. Didn't get around to it, so we're doing it Monday night, and hopefully I'll be able to get this video up before midnight, before I turn into a pumpkin. Just kidding. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in a new video tomorrow. Bye guys!